Hey everyone, we will wait for a few minutes for those people who are late and then we will begin.
Hello.
We'll also remind you that we're streaming on LinkedIn, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So you can choose any platform you like and grab some coffee, get comfortable, and we will begin in a minute.
And let us know if you have any questions.
You're also free to write to the chat any questions you have. Uh, I will note them and we will talk about them at the end of the webinar after answering already prepared questions. We already see that people people are coming to us. Everyone's awake, was sleeping. So I think we can actually already begin. Let's begin with short introduction. Most of you probably know Aksana, some of you maybe not. Aksana
Hello.
is a product specialist from RedTrack. She is a guru of the product and, in general, media buying industry. And today she will talk about just in general trends within the industry, how RedTrack helps you to keep up with these trends and what to expect in the future. So, the floor is yours.
Okay, let's get it started. Thank you, Yana, for the nice introduction. Um, Today, we're going to talk about the tools that can help marketers or data analysts be successful in 2025. My name is Aksana. I'm a product specialist at RedTrack, and I've been with RedTrack for more than 5 years. I've been on hundreds of calls with um, demo calls, product calls with our customers, people from the affiliate business, from the marketing specialist. And out of this call, I'm going to talk about what can be the tools that marketers use to be successful in 2025. So let's start with the first question. And it is, what tools should you use to keep up with the trends and get ready for 2025? Well, since I'm from a tracker, I will be focusing on tracking tools. Basically, yes, in order to be successful, you need to use a tracker, a reliable tracker that works not on third-party cookies, but can work cookieless. Now, if you have a questions, do I need a tracker for my specific use case? The honest answer is it depends. If you are into affiliate marketing, if you are an affiliate marketer, then probably yes, you do need a tracker because you need to test um, a lot of ads, a lot of different combinations that may make you profitable. In order to do that, in order not to spend time, you need a tool that will combine your marketing efforts from the ad networks and the affiliate networks. Now, if you are a direct advertiser, if you've started your e-commerce business, then maybe you are good to go with just checking the stats in your ad platform, Facebook, Google, and so on and so forth, to to an extent, when you reach a certain ad spend level, when you want to scale, then a tracker is handy. So the answer is you need a tracking tool, but do you need a tracking tool for your specific case? It depends. Let's go with the second question. Okay, here it is. What you'll need when your business becomes bigger? Well, as I've already mentioned, in order to scale, you need a tracking tool, or let's put it this way. Often on the calls, on the product calls, I hear people say, look, we run ads on TikTok and Google, and now we are kind of guessing, which is okay at the beginning. But if we are going to scale, like spending up to 50, 100K per month, that becomes a real necessity to know which ads we can scale and predictably turn off the ads that don't work. So basically, as we already discussed, you need a tracker, number one, in order, well, when you scale or in order to scale and to reduce your so-called ad waste and to automate some manual tasks, like to turn off some campaigns that are not working. If there is some pattern, like if ROAS is less than X, then you may want to turn those ads automatically. Uh, in order to scale, also, when you scale, you may want to start working with a team. Your team will grow, obviously. And for that, you need to be able to add people to your account, to have workspaces, to give them different permission level. For example, you have a team working with social media, team working with affiliates, native ads, and so on. Then once you scale, you may want to have a separate reporting portal, a branded reporting portal with your company logo and domain to show to your partners or to your potential investors and so on. So having a separate reporting portal. And last but not least, when you scale, you also consider working with influencers, with bloggers, with affiliates who are gonna be another source of traffic for you, right? So you would want to handle them also, their affiliate commissions, their tracking links, tracking coupon codes, and so on. In a tracking tool like RedTrack, you have those options to add your team members, to have a branded reporting portal, affiliate management platform, and other tools. I will show how it looks and how it works in a minute. Now, let's move on to question number 3. Does a tricky one will help you decide how to plan and structure your marketing budget, whether you need to change your marketing strategies, and so on. Maybe you want to change your budget and spend more on, say, Facebook than on Google Ads or so on. In this case, for this situation, the tracking tool is handy with reporting and insights. And I'm going to share my screen and show you what kind of reports we have in RedTrack that basically help you with your marketing strategies. So I'm sharing my screen. Let me go to this test account. First of all, in RedTrack, you're going to have a main dashboard showing you the major numbers regarding your marketing campaigns, like what's your ad spend, ROAS, revenue. Then you can decide maybe some custom metrics that you want to see on the main dashboard. As for reports, let me go to reports, choose a website, time period, let it be 7 days. So it's gonna show you the numbers for all the campaigns you are running for some website, for some landing page, including not only paid ads, but also organic, referrals, email marketing, what have you. Now, how our customers typically use this report? They take a look, for example, their Facebook account or multiple Facebook accounts. They take a look at all view content, add to cart, initiate checkout, purchase conversions, or maybe upsell something else. You will see that in the reports together with the revenue data from your e-commerce platform and the cost or ad spend data from your ad network. And based on the revenue we receive from you, from your either an affiliate network or your own e-com business, and the ad spend from Facebook, Google, and so on, we're going to calculate profit, return on ad spend, earnings per click, cost per click, and a number of other metrics. So these are the reports. Now, it's important to understand that reports are built on the so-called raw data. So we collect raw data, we don't aggregate them. And when I say raw data, I mean this in particular. Let me go to logs, clicks. Each time someone clicks on your ad, a unique identifier, a so-called click ID, is being generated. And basically, that's how we assure accurate tracking. That a click ID can only be connected to one specific click, right? To one specific ad. So when a conversion happens afterwards, whether it's purchase or lead or something else, we attribute that conversion, we match it with the initial click that generated that conversion. And in addition to data from, say, about the Facebook campaign or ad name, we collect additional information like city, browser, device, OS, and others. Let me see if I can show it to you here in this report. Okay, so for example, you can see even the city, the OS, browser, device, even the IP address, just that for Europe, this IP address will be in an obfuscated format. All of this data you will then be able to mix with other parameters in order to create a report that works for your specific needs. So these are the reports. Now, there are additional reports which I would rather call as more insights. For example, customer journey. Customer journey will show you for a particular order from your shop what steps that user took in order to convert, in order to become a purchase. So we can see here that with a click ID, is that unique identifier coming from that particular campaign or that creative, they clicked view content, add to cart, and finally purchase. And of course, this user journey can be longer depending on your case. Like here, for example. Okay, there were quite a lot of interactions here before the sale. But we know what campaign, what ad this sale is coming from. Now, there is another kind of insights report, which is conversion path. What's that? This is a report. One second. that is useful when you have, for example, multiple traffic channels, when you advertise on Facebook, Google, TikTok, run email marketing campaign, and you want to see what is the most popular ways for users to convert, like whether they first saw your ad on Facebook, and then they maybe Googled your brand name, and then they went to your website directly and made a purchase. That's this report. Okay. This is the conversion path. Now, there were three more tools I mentioned before. One is that you can add users to your account, basically, and to separate the workspace, to separate whether user A is working with this shop, user B is working only with that shop, or with Facebook or Google. Then there is a branded reporting portal. And I'm going to switch to another account. That looks like this, just that it's going to be with your domain and your logo here. And it allows your partners, investors, or your team members to view the reports for a specific campaign. You decide what kind of campaigns and what kind of columns they will have in that report. Also, the affiliate management tool that allows you to manage your affiliates, bloggers, influencers, basically to run your own affiliate program. So you create it, you give your affiliates a login page that again gonna be with your logo and domain. They log into their account, they grab their individual tracking links or coupon codes. They have all the information about the commission. They can send you a payment request when they reach certain threshold of commission. So you can easily manage them from there. That's it for the reports. Let me go back to our next question. And next question is, how does RedTrack tackle the challenge of tracking ads without cookies, and how does it affect measuring ad success? So when talking about cookies and cookieless tracking, we need to understand and differentiate that there are so-called third-party cookies, like they have been always there, this image pixel that you place on the thank you page. And there are the essential first-party cookies. RedTrack uses first-party cookies, first-party data, in order to track. And what our users do, they declare these cookies as essential. So even if a user opts out of tracking, for example, on Facebook, they will be still tracked on your website, and we will still be able to connect the conversion event on your website, the purchase or lead, with the initial ad that generated that conversion event. Also, it's important to understand that after the iOS 14 and further updates, a lot of advertisers suffered because they started to losing conversions. Less data were sent back to feed the Facebook algorithm. They started to notice a significant decrease in ROAS. So what happens? The RedTrack answer to that is Conversion API. Our integration with Facebook has a built-in Conversion API. So all the conversions we receive from you, from your e-commerce, from affiliate networks, we will then send back to the ad network, be it Facebook, TikTok, Google Bing, and so on. This will assure that Facebook gets all the data it needs, and it will show your ads to more relevant audiences. And we have feedback from our clients. Let me just read it. Quote. Okay. Um, the one client wrote to us, "You have no idea how much your platform has helped me grow my business. I started advertising on Facebook in April and barely spent 5K. And our whole business was not even doing like 30K in revenue. Now we are passing 10 million in revenue for our business this year already. We spent in less than half a day now what we earned a whole month in April." So basically, this conversion API allowed this customer as well as other customers to really send more data back to Facebook to improve what Facebook gets and the audience that Facebook shows their ads to. Okay, now let me go to the next question. Does RedTrack have tools to predict future? Sorry, we already talked about that. Does RedTrack offer any tools for testing different ads and landing pages? So in RedTrack, there is a functionality that allows you to split test landings or offers on a landing page, and also to optimize and redistribute your traffic. Let me show you what it is and how it works. One second. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen again. There is an option where you add, for example, you have 3 different landing pages. You want to split test and decide which one works better, and 3 different offers that you want to rotate. So you add them in RedTrack, you give them at the beginning same weight, so that traffic will be distributed equally between the 3 landing pages. But now let's say one of the landing pages or one of the combination landing page plus offer starts being more profitable, has more conversions. If you use auto optimization, then RedTrack will automatically change these numbers so that, say, landing page number 1 will get way more traffic than other landing pages, or the offer will get more traffic, meaning that traffic will be automatically redistributed to this path that's better converting. And there are different like settings here, how exactly you want that to happen, whether you want to increase that number 5 times, 3 times, or any other numbers. Now, it's important to understand that split testing is possible when you can use a redirect link, which is typically okay with native ads like Taboola, Outbrain, with TikTok, but it's usually not okay with Facebook or Google because they may ban you for using redirects. But if redirects are allowed, then yes, you can split test landing pages. Okay, that was question number 5. And I guess this is it. Yana, do we have any questions?
We actually do. We actually do. Can you please tell me, do you hear me? Do you see me? Because I'm not really sure that
Yes, I
everything.
hear you and I see you loud and clear.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, we actually have a few questions from the audience. Thank you for that. Um, First question would be, can you please elaborate more on reports, like how fast they can get the info and how fast they can be updated?
Yeah, that's an important note. So, in RedTrack, all the reports are real time or close to real time. So, whenever someone clicks on an ad or when you have a purchase, RedTrack dashboard will immediately update it and show these numbers in the report. Now, in terms of ad spend update, this is not in real time, but this is every 30 minutes by default, or can be increased to up to 15 or 5 minutes, like as an additional feature. So real time for clicks and conversions, and every half an hour or every 5 minutes for ad spend.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And what about any AI tools? Because as far as we know, by the end of 2024, the beginning of 2025, more and more companies and more ad trackers will use AI. So,
Mhm.
what over track? Maybe there is any
Yeah,
autopilot which can, help with daily tasks and stuff.
Uh, yeah, this is a good question. We do have that in our plans to have more AI helping reports, helping our customers. What we have right now, well, in beta testing, to be specific, is this. Let me go back to sharing. We have introduced this RedTrack assistant where you can ask questions like in a human readable format. For example, show me top 3 campaigns from April that were profitable or with the ad spend below X. So this is kind of we're starting with that, and we plan to expand it during this year and next year.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, I see. Thank you. Actually, we have another question. I'm not going probably read it as a whole. Just the main idea is that I'm planning to choose volume, but I'm actually not sure about that. How retrack is different from volume
Mm.
and other competitors.
Oh, yeah, this is a good question. I mean, when I'm asked on a product call, I always say that, well, you should test and decide for yourself, but I know that probably will not go for an answer. So uh, it's better to take a look at your case and to see if you're an affiliate, if you're an advertiser. Uh, One thing to consider if you're an affiliate is that, for example, some of our competitors, they would charge you a certain percent of your ad spend budget, while in RedTrack it's either free or it's a fixed paid add-on, like not a percentage but a fixed sum if you really scale and have like I don't know, up to a million in month in ad spend. So that might significantly mm, change your budget for a tracking tool. That's one thing to consider. Other things are like take a look at the reports, see what we have, test how it works, talk to our support and sales team, and yeah, and decide what's gonna work for you better.
Ah, something with connection from my side. Yeah, that's actually one of the main things I've heard. uh, when I was talking to users that basically lots of ad trackers they actually have like hidden costs, and you're planning like you're working in a big company or even a small company when you have a budget, yeah, and you have to plan how much you're planning to spend on ads and on some extra tools you're planning to use. And in terms of RedTrack, yeah, you already have like everything is pretty transparent. Pricing is transparent. You
Right.
already know how much you will spend and stuff. And the only thing you adjust is the amount of money you spend actually on ads. But with some trackers, that's something I've heard recently. When, for instance, your ad spend increases, a tracker some kind of takes a commission or something like that.
Yeah, one more thing that just came to my mind. I sometimes hear on the call that that or another tracker, they don't have a built-in conversion API,
Hmm.
which can also be a thing to consider. Because uh, do you want to do that yourself? Like, do you want to have a tracker and then deal with conversion API separately, or you would rather go with a tracker that already have has that built in? That's
Mm-hmm.
another thing, the conversion API. And yeah, for some users, it's important to have the affiliate tracking capability, like an option to not only to do media buying, but also to run um, your affiliate marketing platform. What else to um, also the thing about RedTrack that it combines affiliate marketing with e-commerce, which is good because many affiliate marketers are actually switching into e-commerce nowadays. They already know what works on the internet and they want to try new things. And actually, vice versa, too. E-commerce specialists are looking into affiliate marketing because why not, if that's profitable? And that's also a good thing that we have
Mm-hmm.
both.
Yeah, and basically the same thing when it comes to integrations, because obviously, like, this field is so diverse, so many different tools, not only when it comes to ad tracking particularly, but when it comes to, I don't know, e-commerce platforms, call tracking, and all this jazz. And one of the best things about her track is that we have so many integrations, because I think every lazy and not only lazy owner of some kind of this tool already came to us and was like, let's collaborate, let's do a partnership, include us, and stuff like that. So you can literally find most of the integrations you really need in your daily life or
Right.
media.
Uh, and the thing about RedTrack that even if we don't have an integration with some platform or tool, like we still can integrate with the system. We have an
Mhm.
API that allows us to integrate. Just okay, if there is no direct integration, it is supposed that you should be able to have an idea of what a webhook is, what a postback is. So either to go with existing integration or integrate with some custom tool. um just that you'll have to invest a bit of time in it.
Yeah, and basically timing here is the key, especially when you have like huge budgets. I think there are three things you should keep in mind: the quality of data, the speed of getting this data, and obviously like the time you're spending on, setting up a tracker and searching for necessary integration for you and things like that. And that's basically what RedTrack helps a lot. It helps to save like lots of money as a result.
Yeah, and we also help you at the beginning to set things up. We have an onboarding team. Like if you
So
need
many
some more
languages.
help, right?
So many
Uh,
languages.
uh, and also there are already a lot of people out there who specialize in RedTrack integration and setting up. So we can even recommend them on our platform. Some teams that, if you have some complicated funnels, they will help you set it up.
Yeah, that's actually the best thing basically, because we have already pretty solid and active forums on Telegram, on our website, where people basically what they do, they really actually help us with helping each other, and even maybe sometimes pinging us if there is any complication, which is very very nice, and it's for free, so even better.
Yeah, feel free to join our Telegram community. We have over 1,000 people there, right? Yeah.
Already. Uh-huh.
Yep. So see what other people say, ask questions. Yeah.
And that's actually pretty much. Let me check. Let me check if we have any extra questions right now. Mm-hmm. No, actually, I think we answer to everything. If you again, if you have any additional questions, or you're not sure what to do, how to do, when to do, which tool to choose, and stuff like that, book a free call anytime you need. Talk to Aksana, or we'll also have other product specialists who also can help you with that. Because again, we prioritize more the fact that tool actually works for you than just making you subscribe or anything. So feel free, we will help you even if you decide not to stay with us. Or book a free trial. Get a free trial, try it out by yourself, contact support team, contact community, get help, and see if it works for you or not. But I'm sure that you will like it.
Yep. It was a pleasure speaking today, and I'm looking forward to more questions.
Yeah, thank
And
you,
thank you
Aksana.
very
It was
much.
wonderful. Yeah. Again, this video will be available, recorded on all of our social media, Instagram, maybe not Instagram, but Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, etc. Feel free to rewatch it maybe, or share with someone who might be interested. And see you soon on the next webinar. That will be something quite interesting and unexpected in the middle of June. Yeah.
See you.
Thank you so much.